Prologue. The Birth of a Prophet. The heavens are at war tonight, as well they should be. The storms, violent and purposeful, had invaded the jungle at dusk. Rainy season had long passed, and even though mild gales could come and go in any season, these storms were unnatural. No animal dared stir or sound their call above the howling of the wind. All had taken cover. At least she hoped all had. Even the frogs had sensed trouble brooding and had buried their bright-colored heads in the mud hours ago. Peace will blow in soon, Saloma reasoned, as soon as the young one comes. Of course, after all these seasons of waiting, I'll miss it if I don't hurry. She looked down at her sore knuckles, unsure if they would hold her weight any longer. I don't have time for this, she huffed. I need to be there now. Her frustration, however, did little to slow the steady stream of blood that oozed from her matted patches of gray fur. If only her eyes were sharper, then she could have seen the jagged and sharp roots cutting through the sludge of the jungle floor. The old prophet tilted her head upward, bracing herself as plops of rain from the blanket of branches above bombarded her forehead. They merged and flowed down the ancient crevices that lined a face worn tough like leather. With squinted eyes, she traced the path of a hardy vine as it spiraled upward into the canopy. This creeping vine, rooted at her paws, had long ago enveloped and strangled an unfortunate palm tree. The palm had died seasons before and withered to dust. All that now stood was the vine itself, upright and hollow, wrapping nothing but thin air. It was painted pale in the shifting moonlight like a pile of dried up and braided bones. Biting her lower lip to steel herself for more pain ahead, she gave a huff of determination and raised one long arm to grasp hold of the strangler vine. A new prophet was to be born, and soon. That much had been clear for weeks. The signs displayed in the night sky left little doubt about the approaching event. But where, and to whom? These questions had remained a mystery until last night, leaving her only one day to make the journey. She had dreamt of a young mother, a kinkajou, cradling a newborn marked with the prophet's sign. The strangler vine had also been in her dream, the clue she needed to guide her to the right nook. But will I get there in time before the birth? She worried. I need to be there to verify that he's born with the mark tonight under the triad moon. He'll need both prophetic signs to one day rule. Some creatures in Sanchia rebelled against the sovereign and his laws. Maybe not openly, not yet. But she knew of many hearts not right with their maker. They were always striving, always conniving, always stirring up trouble for the others. If not restrained, they would do everything they could to wrest the power away from this little one and use it for their own selfish means. No, she couldn't let that happen. She must be there to witness the birth of the chosen one herself. There must be no question of him one day assuming his role.